Well, hello there, I'm the Ranger, and today we're going to go through this vest.
Well, hello there, I'm the Ranger, and don't forget, I'm a fictional character for this channel, so anything I say can be fictional in your own mind. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the show.
In a few seconds, you're going to find out why I'm going through this vest and why I'm going to check these alcohol bottles. And I was going to make a video, just the vest, going out in the woods and trying it out and showing you what it's capable of doing and the difference from a vest and a bag. But I had to go through it to make sure, everything is there. It's been a while since I used this vest and the alcohol. Last week I was at the POW, and the story I'm ready to tell you is all about that. Now I'm going to go through this stuff and find out why it's not burning. Let's begin. My survival vest, and I'm curious why it's so heavy. When I first made this, it wasn't so heavy, but over time I've been putting a lot of junk in here, and I got to get rid of some of the junk. So I'm going to go through every bag and find out what's or why it's so heavy. Alright, this is the jacket, pair of gloves, if I could get that out. I put one on both sides so it'll equal out on the weight. On the other side should have the other glove. Those pockets are empty. Okay, we're going to switch it over. Now I know the main reason why this bag is so heavy is the water and the food. I ate some of the food last week, and I'm glad I brought these, I call the MREs, Walmart MREs. It's white chicken chunks, pink salmon, spread cheese, and oats and honey little bars. And I think the main reason why it's so heavy is the water. I got the Pathfinder water jug, and why it's in this plastic bag, because it leaks, or I think it's the user mistake here. Also got the lid for it. I just had to put it back. Everything falls out sometimes. It's another day you gotta check your gear before you go in the middle of the woods, because some of your gear might fall out doing process, bringing you to your truck or leaving your house. Somebody might go through it, accidentally leave some stuff on the tables as you cleaning and doing stuff. This is the Pathfinder's cup with the bottom cover. This is the other reason why it's so heavy, and it's also leaking. The bag is all wet. Oh man. The Ziploc bag did not hold the water, so the water, all the water from here went onto my gear. So I had to dry my stuff up. See, there's another reason why I put and test my gear before I go out, because you never know what's going on. See, all my gear is wet now. It's not all wet, but this part is wet, and I gotta dry it. Now here's the alcohol. Now it's supposed to be all natural alcohol, and I do not know. I even opened up a couple, and they didn't have a smell. This one, I used this one and found out it was empty. I mean, didn't have alcohol in it. Ah, this one has alcohol. You can smell the difference in the alcohol. Okay. Alright. Here I got the HoBo fishing reel. It's a gift from the and it's little eye hooks, and I'll show you how that will be used later on. And I put this toilet paper in here to keep it from making noises. It's a cool little device. It's two Coke caps glued together. And I got This is about 25 to 50 feet of paracord rope. If I need it, I can take it apart. And inside is my little fishing tackle for the rod and reel. Should have some fishing string in here. Oh, here it is. Here's the fishing string. This 12-pound test. Now remember, you have a fishing pole don't mean you're going to catch fish. You have something to light fire with don't mean you're going to light fire. I have one of those MREs. I got the little toilet papers and hot sauce and some wipes. This is the Sawyer water filter system. I have 25 foot of paracord rope. I got a bunch of those. We're going to go through each bag and we got to clean this thing out anyway. A roll of toilet paper. I'd rather wipe my butt on toilet paper than bushes. In this little box I have a little bead of knife, a ferro steel rod, and some sewing needles. I have an MRE, the Ranger bar, and I also have some sweet fruit nut snacks and another crotch borer. Yes, I got way too many knives. Here's a small knife. It's a razor blade. And all this weight, I don't need all this weight in my bag, so I'm going to take that out. A compass. Yes, I got way too many knives. Here's a small knife. It's a razor blade. And all this weight, I don't need all this weight in my bag, so I'm going to take that out. I have also, get it out, a compass. Now, some more paracord. This is, I think it's a 50 foot. Another paracord, another 50 foot or 25 foot. I got plenty of paracord. I don't know if I'm going to make a trap, or I need to make a trap, or hang up my tarp, hang up my hammock. And yes, I do have a hammock here. You might say I have too many paracords, but you never know what you're going to need to tie up. This is a survival vest. One emergency blanket. You know, I really don't believe in emergency blankets. I've never used them in my whole life. This is the flaw, I think, is the 2 flashlights. I always have 2 to 3 flashlights on me at all times. This is like a Q-beam. And this is a little Walmart folding light handheld. You can fold it and clip it onto your shirt like so. A neck knife. This is the neck knife for this unit. I call it a unit. Every type of bag situations I make some type of unit, and this is the knife for it, and it's rusty as hell because all the water damage I'm having from the cups. I might have to start filling them before I leave to keep damage. I always carry different and multi-tap of lighter system. This is the match. It needs fluid, I know that. Yeah, it needs fluid. So that's a flaw on me. I could do strike and lights up if I had a cotton ball. A small multi-tool with 1 zip tie and a small flashlight. Blue. Here's my alcohol burner. Now I like the Geo or the geocache. I mean Geo alcohol burner because it has a cap. You can close it off. I might have to go look for it, but I have the stove, and it goes into a little bag, so if any alcohol is left over, it will spill into the bag and not into my suit. Another paracord, which I do not need, and I come across a car that needs to be pulled out of a ditch. This is the rope to use. Army issue sleeping bag. Lightweight sleeping bag. Never used it yet, but I know it will do good. Now I bring a little bit of something bright just in case I'll get lost. I can use this as a flag or hang it up. 2 more bottles of alcohol. See, this is the alcohol I was having a problem with. It smells like alcohol. This one barely smells like alcohol. I think it's the true natural alcohol, but I put it in these little bottles that you can get for the energy drinks. You might need a razor blade to cut something, and they rusted as hell. It's supposed to be for sanitary reasons, but now I can't use it for sanitary cutting in case I need to cut myself for some reason. But now they're unsanitary, and I might have to get rid of them and get new blades. I'm glad I looked through my gear, because now I found all kinds of damage. I got about 3 lighters on this vest with these little fire. You just light it and it's it. Burn the whole thing. Also got a more. Now, since I got everything out of this bag almost, I'm going to maybe find a way to wash this bag, because it's got mildew on it now, water damage everywhere. Alright, here we got, should be a tarp, a headlamp with extra batteries. Now I do carry my machete when I do have this system on, and a pair of safety goggles, yellow, a saw, a mosquito net, a couple of fleece blankets. If it gets cold, this fleece will protect me from the elements, besides the Army issue sleeping bag. That's it. All the bags are now empty. Now I can wash it, and over here I got almost 100 foot of emergency paracord tied and dragon scale, if I'm not mistaken. Oops, got one more pocket. 3 more lighters and a fire steel or lithium rod. I can strike and light fires. Remember, having all the stuff to light fires, you're not going to be able to light fire. Means you're going to be lighting a fire. You're having fishing gear doesn't mean you're going to fish or catch a fish with fishing gear. Remember that. Alright, now the bag is completely empty. I'm going to give it a good wash, and I'll put everything back. I also have, damn it, another knife, I forgot, and a GoPro camera, so I can put my camera here and go through the trails. And one knife that was a giveaway one. I got too many knives and too many things on here. I might have to get rid of that. And I still got one more little item on here. It's, somebody gave me this light. Her name is Phyllis. And I always have this on here so she can see it on my vest. Because I always, I love my subscribers as much as they watch my videos. So this little light has been on there since I got it from Phyllis. And just to let you know, I have red or orange tape at the end. We're not in war, so I'm not going to worry about hiding myself. But when I'm in war, this will be inside instead of outside. This reminds me where it's at if it's on the ground. I lost plenty paracord, so that's a little tip. Put orange tape at the end of your cords, so if you drop it, you will see it, because these are so camouflaged you can't see them. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. They do help. See you next video.